It's deeply feminist, and I think one of the
Yes.
reasons that it's so successful in being as feminist and sort of like underlyingly political as it is that Tan is so good at showing that she
Yes.
doesn't ever have to say. She's so good at showing us how unvalued these women are, especially in China, and how how that impacted them, and then what that means for what they want for their daughters, and how their daughters struggle in their own careers and their own relationships with men to figure out their own identities and
Right.
express their worth. And their mothers are like pushing them and advocating in their own way for know your worth, be able to be independent, be successful. You can be a prodigy, all of that stuff. But
Yes.
like nobody has a conversation about feminism. Nobody has a conversation about you're a girl and you can do things. And it's so much
Mm.
better for girls in America than it was in China. And I think that if Tan wrote more of that on the page, like maybe it sells to a slightly more mainstream audience, but it does not
Right.
have the literary impact and the enduring legacy that it has this way.
Yeah, because certainly the mothers don't have access to first wave or second wave feminism. I think that's interesting to think about too, that the readers of this book, as we know, in America at least, it's sort of 40-year-old white women are the core of the book club commercial fiction reading population. You think about who the 40-year-old women were in 1989, they were college students in the 60s, right? So they were the first of this sort of post-60s generation to think differently about some of these issues. The work continues. But the readers maybe had more language than the mothers did to understand and see
Yes.
what was happening and think through those terms.